worry, we didn't take Southwest because we actually wanted to get to Hawaii. And Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix, Arizona does make it very convenient with their Phoenix Sky Train. Yep, you pay them a lot of money to be able to roast your car out in the Phoenix desert sun, and why they haven't installed awnings is beyond me. It's kind of ironic because you leave your car there to go on vacation and spend money that you're going to need for a paint job now when you get back to your car. We booked our flight on an early Friday morning thinking we can beat the rush, and boy were we wrong. There's 4 things I hate. There's people, airplanes, boats, and people. But in my mind, this sold-out flight to Hawaii wasn't really that bad, except for 2 glaring situations that I couldn't shake. One was that I constantly knew that we were 29,000 feet above the ocean, and 2... Yep, 2 loud little small things were sitting right behind us, and their corresponding older adults did absolutely nothing but lay there and allow the entire cabin to absorb their 2 mistakes. And you can tell the 2 little lab rats were going to have a rough future when their mom was pointing to all the waves we were seeing and explaining to them how they were whales all congregating in one spot. And when the dad tried to explain that whale season ended in April, the mom's response was, well, April is still May. So naturally, that caused me to develop a raging, searing hate for every living thing sitting behind us the entire 6.5-hour flight to Hawaii. But that faded away quickly as soon as I spotted the reason we were on the plane in the first place. Kahului Airport is small, charming, and very unique. Unique in the sense that they believe in an open-air policy. And if you're wondering why they go with an open-air policy, it's because here in Hawaii, no matter what class you think you are always second class to nature. And we got top-notch chauffeur service the entire time we were in Maui by Hawaiian resident and apparently old-timey French boxer, Tim Trinidad, who's not only made his name for himself as the king of the island, but he is also Ashley's cousin. We were also joined by world traveler, hospitality connoisseur, and Tim's fiancée, Ashley Breeze. They are keeping with the true tradition by giving us our welcome lays. For dinner, we wanted them to take us to the freshest sushi place they know of on the island. Without hesitation, they said no problem and took us straight to Isana. This is a 30-year-old fisherman-owned restaurant. So when I say fresh, they get their fish from right across the goddamn street.
Oh my God.
This is butter. After dinner, we noticed the sunset calling to us, and we answered. So we decided to end our first night with an abundance of appreciation.
Look who finally made it! Tom Segura back there in the background.
He's like, I want it on me. That is a glitch in the Matrix.